have my brother that's filming. I created a game plan because I want to do a hive inspection. It's not overly warm out. It's about 52 to 55 degrees. The sun's out. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's a decent time to check on the bees. I want to make sure that a lot of the foragers are out there. It just makes it a little bit less chaotic to work with them. So my goal today is to switch out the feeders. I've gone through about 2 mason jars or 2 quarts every 2 days. So they're definitely eating it still. I want to make sure that the frames that I put in there, because they weren't drawing out on the other frames that I think the wax coating had worn off, I want to check and see that they're drawing that out. I'm also going to try and search for the queen because I have an extra set of hands here. We'll get some close-ups, see if you guys can help find the queen on there. Just an overall hive inspection. It'll be pretty quick, but I wanted to create a plan. I'm also going to put in some Apivar. That's this product here. These are strips, and these help with mite control. The varroa mite is one of the biggest things that you have to manage as a beekeeper to go through. So we'll put those in there. So let's get the hives open and we'll start it again. All right, so this was the inner cover that I put in. You see this little hole right here, or I'm sorry, this dado gap. That allows for that ventilation where I have those 2 in there. You see this hive here is doing really well. We'll take this box off. This is just to protect it from the weather. These were switched out 2 days ago. Now this hive, I'd be willing to bet that the other hive is almost completely empty on there. So when we go through here, I'm gonna take these out and then I'm gonna smoke them a little bit. So the biggest thing is I don't wanna shake too much syrup in there. If you get nice and close in there, you can see they already built a little bit of comb. Again, that's 2 days. They're really enjoying that. So I'm gonna set this over here. We'll just give them a little puff of smoke. And again, the biggest thing is just moving slow and calm. If you get that one there, you can see its little tongue going right into the hole. All right, so now what I want to do with my hive tool is they probably built up a little bit of propolis and then some comb, so I want to just kind of pop it. And then I don't want to lift straight up or I'm going to end up lifting a lot of the frames up. So I kind of did it and I'm going to give it a little bit of a twist and then I'm going to lift it off. And you can see here. So now what I'm going to do is I want to look on here and just see if I can see the queen. It would be unlikely that she's on top, but it is a possibility. Okay, I don't see her right now. So we're gonna give a little bit, now that we have the hive open, we'll give a little bit of smoke. Man, if you wanna come over here and show them working, eating all this this pollen patty. Come on this side, you can see them right down in there, which is really cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the frames. I'm going to start here, and because I had that box that was protecting, the deep box, I'm going to use that kind of as my frame holder. So I'm going to grab my hive tool, and again, you don't want to work too fast on this. You just want to pop it over. You can use it to lift up an edge here, and again, these end frames I don't expect to have too much on them. So you can see they're here. Maybe a little bit that they're starting to build. So I'm going to just take this and set this right here. And actually, now that I'm looking over, I thought I might have seen the queen, but I don't think I did. So the bees are getting a little bit upset. You can kind of hear it in the tone. So we'll just give them a little bit of smoke. All right, so I like what I'm seeing already here. This is one of those new frames that I put in, and look at what they have done in a matter of, that's about 2 days worth right there. That is exactly what I want. I'm looking in there, I see a little bit of nectar. Man, if you can get right in there, you can see a little bit of the glistening. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. So I'm gonna put this one here. Again, that's a brand new frame of 2 days ago. And that was through Acorn Hive. All right, I can tell you right now, this is a heavy frame. So we're gonna take a look and see. So we got a little bit of weird comb going on there. That's no big deal. Those are not queen cups. That's just, oh, and there's the queen. You see her? Matt, you got her? Right here. Right by my finger. There she is. Let's just watch her for a second. And she is big. So she's looking in that hole. See if she backs in. You got her, Matt?
I believe I do.
All right, that is cool. So I'm gonna very carefully set this one back in. And what I wanna do is I don't wanna just slam that over or you're gonna squish the queen. So I'm gonna push this in nice and slow. And because I saw the queen, I know she's in there. I'm gonna look at a couple of the other frames on the other side, but that's a really good sign. She's looks big and healthy. I'm not gonna mess with this too much more. I can see kind of down in there a little bit. I'm gonna move the patty over just a little bit. You can see there where I just kind of made a fast movement and they got a little bit of upset with me here. So we'll smoke them. So we'll peel this up, slide this over a little bit. And I can see the bees are on this frame as well. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna pull one of these frames over here just to see that they're drawn out on one of the new ones. So here they're just starting, you can't really see it. Now I'm gonna take these and slowly push them over. We'll get that frame that we took out. So again, the hive is pretty new. They're eating their food. I saw the queen. I'm not gonna pull too many more frames. I don't wanna disrupt them. It's kind of cool out. So we're gonna close this one up, switch out the food, and then we'll dive. Okay, just as suspected, this has been a stronger, I shouldn't say a stronger hive. There's been much more population here and they've been eating much more. So it's good that we're doing this today because as you can see, the girls have completely eaten. And I'm gonna lift this off. And you can see here, I have a feeling this box is gonna get another one on top very soon. I wanna take a look at this top here, see if we can see the queen anywhere. I just breathed on the top here and you can see how much that kind of disrupted them. So I'm gonna just take this and just set this down here. That way any of them that wanna fly off can do so. See them here at the feeding trough, eating all the pollen patty. We're gonna give them a little bit of smoke. All right. So Matt, if you want to just step around maybe here, I'm gonna work from this. So now this is the 10th frame over here. Or I should, not the 10th frame, the outer frame. So I'm gonna take and open this. And they are starting to draw on that. All right, let's see if we can find the queen. This frame was barely drawn out. Ooh, okay. This one's cool. You got the bee bread in there. You see the pollen and the nectar. me just take a look at the back side. Almost completely drawn out. Just looking to see if the queen is here. Again, it would be unlikely she'd be on this frame. But these guys, within a day or two, are going to be ready for a new box on top. All right, so there you see some of the cap brood. We'll see if there's a, looks like they're filling in. All right, so I'm a bunch of different ages in here. I have some capped. Down in the corner, I have some drone brood. They're filling the outsides with a little bit of nectar, which means that they're running out of a little bit of room. All right, take a look at this, guys. This is a frame of brood. It's all capped brood. I'm just taking a look to see where we're at here. Up in the corner, you see some honey. Just seeing if we can see the queen anywhere. Again, I doubt she would be on this frame. I'm wondering if she's on the other side. But again, I'm seeing that they're putting pollen in. But look at that pattern in the middle of that brood. That is a good queen. So I want to make sure that I remember the order, because I always want to put them back in the same order. Again, a lot of that's got me excited. All right, I don't think that's a queen cup on the bottom. Matt, can you just get good video of the bottom there? I'll look at the video later, but take a look at this. I think later on today or tomorrow I'm going to put a box on, because that is close to hatching, which means that this colony is getting ready to explode. I see a bunch of different ages. The age of the larvae that I'm seeing here is since I got the package. So wherever Miss Queen is, she is busy. She is right there. She's looking for work. See her right here? There she is. Beautiful. I'm gonna put her right back in. I'm gonna be really careful now that I know she's on that frame. And they all just got a little bit aggravated at me.